Good evening. The service provided by Southern Trains to rail passengers across the South East has been branded an appalling joke in Parliament this afternoon. The London MP, Labour MP, Chuka Umunna, said the company had broken promise after promise and failed to provide enough trains and drivers.
The Conservative MP Maria Caulfield added to the criticism, suggesting that it's quicker to put a man into space than to travel by train from London to her Lewes constituency. Our reporter Helen Catt joins us live from Three Bridges Station, which is near Crawley. Helen, so are MPs right to be singling out Southern for poor performance?
Well, there certainly are problems. I mean, you just have to look at today. Commuters going into London this morning were hit by delays because of a signalling problem at London Bridge. On the way home, the MP for East Worthing and Shore and Tim Lawton has tweeted of a chaotic journey. Now, this week has been particularly bad for Southern, but it has had, in recent times, a poor performance record overall.
Delays, disruption, cancellations. Southern Rail passengers say they've experienced them all.
How do you find the service from here?
Reasonable. It has deteriorated since London Bridge has been closed, but by and by it's not too bad.
They're a little bit disappointing, so yeah, we use them every day to get to London Bridge, and there's constant delays, and it's all started again just now, unfortunately. It's been pretty bad at the beginning of the year.
Majority of the time they're okay, but when they're down, they are really down.
Today, Labour MP Chuka Umunna told the Commons it wasn't good enough.
The service that has been provided by Southern Trains with Network Rail to hundreds of thousands of commuters in my constituency in London and the South East has been an appalling joke, an absolute joke. Southern Trains have admitted they don't even have enough drivers and they don't have enough decent trains.
Southern's Brighton to London service was the UK's worst in 2014. The peak time 7:29 train failed to reach Victoria on time for a single one of its 240 journeys. Southern also got the lowest customer satisfaction rating of any rail operator from comparison site Which, with 39% of passengers reporting a delay on their last journey. Southern's latest figure for average punctuality was 81%, compared to the national average of 90%.
I've had constituents 2 hours late, and these are people trying to get to work. They're late in the morning, they get home late, they're missing flights from Gatwick, important meetings. This isn't funny anymore, and these are often people paying nearly £5,000 a year for their season ticket.
Nobody from Southern was available to speak to us today, but it did say that 145 new drivers have qualified since January. It said recent performance had been affected by a series of infrastructure problems, train faults and train crew resourcing issues. Work at London Bridge has also not helped.
The problem is they are trying to carry as many people as they always have. It's not like they can divert like you would perhaps with a road scheme. They really are desperately trying hard to get the timetable to work and to carry as many people as possible with part of the railway closed. And to a certain extent, people have got to accept that if they want a fantastic railway in 3 or 4 years' time, there's going to be some pain on the way.
That may not be much comfort to passengers facing disruption now, though.
Oh, Helen's still with us. And Helen, today's criticism comes amid concern that rail passengers right across the South East are potentially going to be facing significant delays through the Christmas period.
Absolutely. Passengers travelling from Brighton to London for Victoria, for example, will have to come here to Three Bridges and change onto a bus to get to East Grinstead, where they'll pick up a train again. That journey is expected to last at least 2 hours. The Gatwick Express fast service between Gatwick Airport and London, that will stop running completely for 10 days between Christmas Eve and January the 4th. And southeastern passengers will also face disruption. Between Christmas Eve and January the 3rd, no trains will stop at London Cannon Street, Charing Cross, Waterloo East or London Bridge.
Okay, Helen, thank you.
Well, as is often the case